Get strong.
Welcome back.
Hey family, welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt.
I'm Andrew.
We are attempting the next episode of the podcast this afternoon. We are at a very nice new location in Goodyear at the City Hall, which is pretty cool.
At a new library.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Really, got multiple levels. I always wonder where the money came from to build this place, but the world may never know.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, so guys, let's get to it. This episode, we have a couple topics on the table.
First topic.
First topic / question we're going to talk about is everybody asks this question, and I want to talk about it. Does money make you happy?
That's an excellent question.
It's an excellent question. So we're going to talk about that first because I think that's important to talk about.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, well, I want to get rich. Oh, I want to get rich. But like, does money actually make you happy? I don't know. What's your open up the can of worms. What's your first thought?
Let's do this. So money, it can make you happy. It cannot make you happy. Depending how you're going to use that money and if it's worth using that money or not. Because you're working hard, and then you have some money left over.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You could save it. You could invest it.
Or spend it.
Or spend it.
True.
Buy a mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like depending, I feel like for me the first thing I would say is money gives you a better life.
True.
I don't think it necessarily makes you, because if I put like $100 bill on the table, you might get some dopamine off of that $100 bill, but I don't think it's long-term happiness. If you guys know me, I think everybody would think, oh yeah, Matt thinks money makes you happy. I actually don't think money makes you happy. I really don't, because for several reasons. Because if, like I said, money I think gives you dopamine hits. I don't think it actually gives you long-term happiness as you go through life because you figure out what's important.
Yeah.
But then on the opposite side, money makes you happy if you have none.
That's true.
So like if you have money, it doesn't make you as happy as you think it's going to make you. But if you have no money, you're probably going to be sad because you can't eat.
That's true.
So it's kind of an interesting dichotomy of like people who have a lot of money don't care about money and understand it doesn't make you happy, but people who have no money don't think it makes you happy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so that's my take on it because money is a tool.
It is. And you could spend it anywhere you like.
To do whatever you want. But like if you once you get past a certain level, money's just money. Like if you can't eat, if you can't pay your rent, if you can't buy a decent car, like yeah, then money's gonna help. But after you get past the first level of like basic needs, necessities, money doesn't really make you happy. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That definitely makes sense.
Because there's a lot of people who have a lot of money that are miserable. And there's people who have no money that are happy. And so what does that mean? That doesn't necessarily mean just because they have money that they're happy. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think people got to think, no, money doesn't make you happy. It buys you a better life, and it gives you the freedom to do things that might make you happy or might not.
That's true.
Because there's billionaires that are miserable, which sucks. Which sucks for them. Because if you're miserable and you're a billionaire, you're doing something wrong. But what you got to tell yourself is, external things shouldn't. I mean, they can make you happy, but like you got to have internal happiness, internal joy.
Yeah.
Money's just paper at the end of the day. That's all it is. It's just paper. It's literal paper. So, does money make you happy? No.
Put it on the comments.
Does money make you happy? Do you think money makes you happy? Put it on the comments. And I think it helps you improve your life, but it doesn't necessarily bring you long-term happiness after you get past a certain point. If you can't pay your rent, if you can't buy food, if you can't drive a decent car, if you can't go on to Cabo for a week a year, okay, yeah, that's good. Like money will make you happy in that sense. But after you get past a certain threshold, it's just not what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
I think everybody thinks my answer would be the opposite if they knew me, because I'm motivated and I want to be successful and want money and all that stuff, right? But material things don't really they make you happy. In the short term, it's dopamine hits, and then over the long term, it doesn't make you happy. But yeah, that's my take on does money make you happy?
Good answer.
Yeah. All right, guys, next...
Joke.
Yeah.
Here's a joke.
Okay, he has a joke. Okay. I didn't know what it was.
So, my joke All right. So the joke of the day. Let's do that.
Do a joke of the day.
Joke
Yeah,
of
I'm
the day.
down.
Yeah.
Do I cut this part out too?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
You can cut that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we're set.
Okay.
Hey. So we're gonna do a joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
So the joke of the day is, what did the sushi roll say to the bee?
Wait, what?
What did
What did the sushi roll say to the bee? I like honey and I like sushi. So where's this going? Okay. All right, go for it. What did the sushi roll say to the bee? What did they say?
wasabi?
Ah.
Good joke.
That was a
good
good
joke.
one. That was a good one. Because I like sushi, I like bees.
I hate
Well,
bees.
I don't like bees. I like honey.
Okay.
Life is kind of like full
Sushi.
of bees, but then they give you honey after.
Yeah.
Because it stings at first and then it gets sweet. I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm just shooting the crap here. Yeah. But okay.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Good,
That was good.
good joke.
Nice. All right. Okay. Well, that was our joke of the day, guys. So, I had this kind of interesting question come across my mind for some reason. How many people have we met in our lives?
Ooh. That's
Because I feel like I'm a people person, as you guys know. I talk to everybody. I make friends really easily. Love me some people, guys. Love me some people. If you've not realized that by now. So I have a flipping YouTube channel. I talk.
Mhm.
Anyways, okay, so yeah. How many people do you think you've met in your life and why? You go first.
Let's see. I've met, I'll say, over 4,000 people.
4,000?
Yeah.
But
over
why?
4,000.
Why do you think, what do you think that get? Why does that get a guess?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I meet, well, at my job, I meet a lot of people every single day. And then in my other jobs, I do still meet a lot of people as well. So I'll say over 4,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that would say my why.
How old are you?
23.
23. I'm 24, he's 23. Do you think we've met, and obviously when we're a kid, that really doesn't count, but maybe after like 12, do you think we've met one new person every day?
I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
We have
So don't you think that would be more than 3,000 then?
4,000.
Or 4,000?
That's why I said more than 4,000.
Oh, more than 4. Okay, he said, oh, my bad.
I said more than 4,000.
Gotta keep me on my toes. But what do you think the math on that would be? How many days are in a year? 365
365.
times 13 years?
13 years.
13 years is 4,000. Oh, 700. Okay, you're right. He did a great guess on that. So that makes sense. He said okay. So the answer is 4,745. That makes sense. I think I'm at a lot more than that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do
Now-
talk a lot. So.
Well, I taught not even that though. So like at my old job, I was there for 5 years, right? And I would walk people out to their car every single day. So for 5 years. So like let's say there's 365 days in a year. Let's say I worked half, 150 days a year times 5, and I met 10 people a day because I'd walk out a lot of people. That's 7,500 people. That's
a lot of
just
people.
from that.
Just from that.
And then I also worked at my other jobs for 2.5 years. I talked to a lot of people. Then my current job, 6 months, talked to people. 7 months, talked to a lot of people. So I feel like I would say I'm at like 15,000 people maybe. 10,000, 10 to 15 maybe more. Because I feel like I meet people every day. I talk to people every day. So I just thought that was an interesting question because, I don't know, I like people. Some people hate people. I'm extroverted, obviously. People are introverted, but I don't know, I've talked to a lot of people. And the more hands you shake, the more money you make.
That's true.
Doesn't make you happy, but it's more money. More money, more problems, as they say. But yeah, I don't know. I've always thought about that question and just thought it was interesting. And it just, I thought of it the last couple of weeks and I don't know, I want to talk about it. Yeah.
To know about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question. Okay, so I met a really cool guy. It's going off that back of people, right? Met a really cool guy. He has traveled to 50 countries, 49 states, and lived in 4 countries.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I met him at work.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money. Well, exactly. He spent a lot of money traveling.
Yeah.
And as you guys know, or you probably don't know, but my goal is 50-50. I want to get to 50 states and 50 countries. I've been to 26 states in the U.S. and I've been out of the country twice so far, and we're going to do that more in the future. But anyways, this guy, super cool guy. He was probably like 65, and he lived in the 4 countries. It was like Vietnam. He just got back from Vietnam when I met him. Yeah.
Okay.
He just got off the plane. I was like, geez. So Vietnam, China, he lived in for some reason, and then he lived in like Germany.
Okay.
Then he lived in, I think, Iceland for some reason, randomly, and then obviously the U.S. too. He lived in.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. And he also told me the one state he didn't go to in the U.S. was Idaho. And I'm like, why?
Makes sense.
And it makes sense. No, I feel like Idaho's really pretty though.
It's all green though, which is nice. It's
Yeah.
pretty,
There's
it's all
nothing there.
ranchy. There's nothing to do in Idaho. But,
you can just fly there and go there for a day and say you've been there.
that's true.
Because I mean, you gotta, if you're gonna, I mean, 49.
Yeah.
You gotta hit 50. You know what I mean?
Like that, I want to do that.
Exactly.
Go to all 50 states before I turn 50. That's my goal.
There you go. What do you got right now?
11 states.
That's it?
Yeah.
Huh. I feel like you've traveled a lot.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Arizona, California, Florida, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Georgia, and Washington.
State or DC?
State.
I've been to
Washington.
both.
You've been to both?
Yeah, I've been to both. I really liked
Washington.
Washington State. It was fun.
Yeah, I went to Seattle. What's another one? Does Philly count? I passed through Philly.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
But I didn't go like stay around there, so that doesn't count.
Oh.
So I'll say 8. I'll just leave it at 8.
Really?
Never mind 11. 8.
Huh. I thought, but I guess you've been out of the country more than.
Yeah, so out
you've
of the
been to-
country, it was France.
London.
Well, yeah, England. And
Prague.
then
Prague?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
What would you call Puerto Rico though?
That's out of the country. I don't think
Okay.
that's the U.S.
So that's 3. So I've been out 3 times.
You've been to Mexico,
Oh, I've been to Mexico City just at the airport. And
Canada,
Canada, Niagara Falls,
and Guatemala.
Guatemala, and Colombia. So I've been in 5 countries.
Nice.
Well, 6 countries. If you
Nice.
count Canada.
Nice.
But
I'm
I don't count Canada
oh,
much.
because
Because
you weren't
Niagara
really
Falls
there.
is like,
on the U.S. in the U.S.
well, it's on both sides.
What'd you think of Niagara Falls?
It's nice.
It was fun.
Beautiful.
I want to go there. I've never been there
It's,
before.
it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But I do want to go to Vancouver or
Yeah, same.
Toronto.
Yeah, I met one of my friends from Greece. She lives in Vancouver, which is pretty
Ooh,
cool. Yeah,
okay.
she's cool. So it's really beautiful up there,
Mhm.
lakes and stuff. But yeah. So anyways, back to the guy. He, like I said, 50 countries, 49 states, lived in 4 countries. Just amazing. I thought that was so cool, and that's like my goal. Is I'd like to live,
Mhm.
and I don't want to live in other countries, not necessarily, but I'd like to travel to all these different places. Make sure I see the U.S. Make sure I see the world, because I think that's important in a full life.
Yeah.
Honestly.
For sure.
Yeah, because I lived. Yeah, so. But yeah, so that was really cool, and I met that guy, so it was cool.
That's dope. Well, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, 15. All right, guys. Well, thanks for sticking around for another episode of this whatever we're doing. Just kidding. But yeah, it was fun, guys. Different environment. We have some other places we want to do in the future. We're super excited for it. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and yeah,
See you until next time.
we'll see you guys in the next one.
Deuce.
Peace.